Before we tear anything down, let's turn this on and see what we're dealing with here. Should take a minute. Alright, it's booted on, and we are greeted with a passcode, which I will now enter. By the looks of it, this phone's on iOS 14, which means it can be running a rootless jailbreak. My favorite part is that it has a fresh new battery inside. Uh-oh. Okay, we've got Silo. But if we try and click into it, it prompts us for a passcode. Actually, I can just show this on camera, I mean, who cares. And Silo will not launch. Alright, enough of the software. Let's do what you guys have been waiting for. Let's tear this down. We'll start by turning off the phone, and then we will proceed to remove the inner display here. For this, I am going to be using a spudger. Actually, I'll use my fingers. Now we can go ahead and remove the brackets, holding down the front-facing camera. I know I don't have any editing or lighting or anything like that, but hopefully you guys still like these videos. Now we can go ahead and disconnect the front camera to the phone. Remove it. And this is what the camera in your phone looks like, guys. Now we can go ahead and remove the battery. To do this, there's usually adhesive underneath the phone, but I don't think I put any. Disconnect the battery. And now I can pry up with my spudger. And here's the battery inside of your iPhone 8. I'll go ahead and put it into my heaping pile collection of iPhone batteries. The next part we are going to remove is the logic board to this phone. To do this, I will pull up on any available connectors. This connector goes to the either charging port or haptic engine, and then this goes to, I don't know. We've got some screws holding down what I think is the cell antenna. I'm going to go ahead and remove those now, except this is too small of a screwdriver. There we go. Now for our second screw. If you're this far into the video, it would be helpful if you could try and subscribe. Remove this bracket. We still have a couple of screws over here that are holding down the logic board. 3 screws right here. I'm going to go ahead and remove those. One, 2, and 3. There we go. Now I should be able to use my spudger to pull up on this component right here, revealing access to the full logic board. Except we have a sneaky little screw right here that's preventing us from that. Screw that real quick. Alright. On the iPhone 8, you have a couple of connectors up here at the top. I'm going to go ahead and remove those connectors. Get this, we have a sneaky little screw right here that is preventing us from the teardown. So, it's right there. One of the hardest parts of cell phone repair, honestly, is just getting the screws out of the phone. There's a lot of them, they're complicated, and they're really hard to keep track of. The rest of the unscrewing process is kind of tedious, and I didn't want to bore you guys. But I almost forgot to remove the SIM tray. This one's a custom black SIM tray too. Because what my repair space is looking like so far, I think I need to find a way to get a little more organized. I don't know how I'm gonna get this back together with all of this, but we'll see. Alright, last screw here before we can move on to the next part of this teardown. It's the last screw here. Okay. I keep finding hidden screws, but I think that this one is finally the last one. Yeah, it is. In iPhones, you have screws that are hidden in the teeniest little places ever. The flash of the phone has gotten stuck right where I need to pry up on the motherboard, so I can't really get the motherboard of this phone out. I'm gonna see what I can do about it. In the moment of truth, does the logic board and screen of this phone still work? Oh my word, after everything I did to this phone, it's booting. Wow. What a W. Everything is still working. Still working, wow. Oh, except the speaker, but... And I can't turn the phone off. I'm sure I'll figure that out later, but... Thank you guys for watching. I had really fun with this teardown. I hope it educated you a little bit too. And I will see you in the next video.